Before we get started, I just have to say that this has got to be my most hectic shop update that I've ever hosted, because not only did I get more orders than I ever have before from one update, I actually had to move twice since my last video, where I had to move out of my old dorm into a summer dorm, and then instead of flying back home, I actually had to move into a friend of a friend's house because my passport expired and I didn't have summer housing. So needless to say, getting the most orders I've ever gotten during this time, which also overlapped with the timing of my probability final, was super stressful, but also such a good learning opportunity, where I'm just so glad that in the end everything happened this way, because living alone for the past month, working on my small business, working on myself has been just so much fun and so good for me. So thank you guys so much for your orders, because half of your orders have literally paid the rent for the place you're watching me in right now. So thank you. Anyways, back to the present. Before my shop update, I definitely underestimated the number of orders I would be getting, because I didn't really promote the update much on my Instagram like I did for my other updates. I thought that it would definitely be manageable with my summer courses. So when my shop opened and orders started pouring in, I was so overwhelmed, but in the best way possible. And honestly, I just think that I really underestimated the support of my YouTube community here. So thank you guys, because ever since starting my shop, I actually never felt this way before, where every update in the past that I held, I would be slightly disappointed in how my sales would perform, because they just never really exceeded my expectations. So to make so many unexpected sales in this update, I just felt like working on my shop for all this time, the past 2 to 3 years, has finally become worth it in a way. So yes, I was totally underprepared in terms of inventory and timing, but I was so ready to take this on, because this was the feeling that I dreamt of for so long. And I say this just to be honest with you guys, and maybe if you're also feeling disappointed with your sales, I want to give you some hope, because I felt like that for the past couple years, and I really didn't know what would get my shop more sales. But for me, one of the biggest things that have changed the results that I've been seeing in my shop has just really been aligning myself with my content better. And what I mean by that is I no longer really put in so much energy or effort into things that don't resonate with me. So for example, I grew my journaling account on Instagram to over 25,000 followers in the past few years, but it's just not what I want to put out anymore. So instead of trying to force myself to continue growing that account just for the sake of building an audience, I decided, okay, I'd rather have an audience that likes the content that I put out that I also like to put out. Because After I stopped forcing myself or feeling guilty about not posting on those accounts, I just felt like I opened up new doors that I wasn't really expecting to, such as this YouTube channel. And I definitely have other tips or things that I've learned about making sales for your small business that I've accumulated over the years. And while I'm no expert, if any of you guys are interested in hearing about that, then just please let me know and I'll upload a video where I just go over all of the points that I've learned. So I recently just decided that I would get a printer. With this shop update, I basically used up all of my friends' summer printing funds. For printing funds, so I thought this would be a good time to get one, even though I am outsourcing my stickers soon. I'm so excited about this because you actually get to pour it in here. Exciting, kind of scary, thrilling. Okay, so now the whole kitchen area is a mess, and also my room is a mess. I need to get this all sorted out. Because I'm staying at someone else's place, I can't really move around their stuff. So I haven't had places to put my own stuff, so it's just on the ground. But I need to figure something out because this is not working for me. So in every single one of my videos, I've gotten a comment asking me about how I make my receipts. So I thought that I would just share with you guys officially here how I do it. But honestly, it isn't the most efficient way, so I don't think this is the answer you guys are looking for. But this is the method that I've been using while searching for a more efficient method. So essentially I created a template on Procreate where I input all of the order items, name, and other information, then format it so that 8 of them fit on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and print it normally, and I just cut them out by hand. So this process really does take a long time, but I think it's really worth it in the end because you guys seem to think it's very cute, and this is really the only super time consuming part about packing my orders. So I finally have my little packing station set up. So on the left we have tissue paper cut up. We have all of our sticker sheets ready to go, finally. And we have our oops bags, our keychains, freebies, receipts, business cards, folder sets, and art prints, which we're almost out of, as well as our B grade keychains. And here is where I'm gonna look at all the orders, but I marked them as fulfilled so that I could print the shipping labels. So I'll be looking here. And glassine bags. Yay!